I'm going to do something in this video that most people don't do. I'm going to show you the actual prompts that I use. Not a framework, not a concept, but the exact language that I type into Claude to get the results that I actually use in my business. 3 categories, 9 prompts, all of them tested in my own workflow. You can take these, copy them, adjust them for your voice, and use them today. So let's go. I'm Estees. I'm a real estate agent and I'm building a modern business in public. That means I share what I'm actually doing, including the tools and the exact language I use to run things. If you're new here, you should subscribe because I do post content like this every single week. And if at any point you want to walk through how to get AI working in your specific business, you should shoot me a text at 520-980-9880 or book a call at the link in the description. Now, before I give you the actual prompts, one thing you need to understand, and this is the difference between agents who put out great AI content and agents who kind of get garbage. Context is everything. The prompts I'm about to share work because they give the AI 3 things: who I am, what I need, and how I want it to sound. A vague prompt in will give you a vague output. Specific prompts in will give you specific output. Every prompt I use follows the same basic structure. I tell the AI my role, I describe the task in detail, and I give it the tone or the voice instructions. That's it. Once you internalize that structure, you can build your own prompts for anything. Now, let's get into those prompts. So the first category is listing descriptions and marketing copy. This is where agents start with AI and where I save the most time on a weekly basis. Here's the prompt that I use for listing descriptions. I'm going to read it off exactly as I would type it. So I tell my AI, you're a real estate copywriter helping a licensed agent in Arizona write a compelling listing description. Write in a warm, professional tone that appeals to buyers emotionally while including the key facts. Please avoid generic phrases like stunning or must see. And then from there, I enter the property details. So I put in the bedrooms, the bathrooms, square footage, standout features, neighborhood, any sort of seller context, and I tell it exactly how many words or characters I may want it. And I also have it write me my social media version. That's the whole prompt. Paste your property notes at the bottom, hit send, and you have 2 versions ready in under 1 minute. I refine the output. I don't just copy paste it, but I'm starting from something solid instead of a blank page. Okay, here's my second marketing copy prompt. For price reduction client emails, which nobody enjoys writing. I tell it to write a professional, warm email to my seller client explaining that based on current market feedback, I'm recommending a price adjustment. The tone should be honest and empathetic, not defensive. Position the adjustment as a strategic move, not a failure. Keep it under 200 words. Property is currently listed at blah, blah, blah price, and I'm recommending that we move to blah, blah, blah new price. The market context is, and then you give it the brief description. And then I want that prompt to take the most emotionally uncomfortable client conversation in real estate and turn it into a calm, professional communication in 2 minutes. And by doing this, that is not cutting corners. That's managing your energy for the parts of the job that actually need you. Okay, so the last one in this category, social media copy for a just sold post. I tell my AI to write an Instagram caption for a just sold post. Tone is warm, celebratory, and genuine, not braggy. Include a brief story element about the client journey if I give you the context. And then I end it with a soft call to action for anyone thinking about selling. Here's the context. So I paste the details about the sale, the client, and anything interesting about that process. I have it keep it under 150 words, and the key instruction there is not braggy. Without that, AI defaults to hype. With it, you get something that actually sounds like a real person celebrating a win if you do it this way. Now, our second category is lead follow-up and client communication. This is where AI saves me the most mental energy, because writing thoughtful messages when you're busy or stressed is genuinely hard sometimes, or you can kind of come off the wrong way. So here's my prompt for engaging a lead who has gone quiet. Write a follow-up text message to a real estate lead who went quiet after our initial conversation 3 weeks ago. Tone should be low pressure, genuinely helpful, and human, not salesy. Don't reference that they went quiet, just check in naturally and offer value. Context about the lead, so here I paste anything that I know, what they're looking for, where they are in the process, anything personal that you can remember. The context line at the end is what makes it feel more personal. The more specific you get, the better the output. That usually ends with 30 seconds of writing context and gets back a message that sounds like I spent 10 minutes on it. Prompt number 5 is for the inspection issue emails. Another conversation nobody looks forward to most of the time. So I write an email to my buyer explaining that the inspection came back with, and then I describe the issues. I want to present the findings clearly without causing panic, explain the options that we have, and keep the tone calm and reassuring. I want them to feel informed and confident, not stressed. Keep it under 250 words. The instruction without causing panic is doing a lot of work in that prompt. AI without that instruction tends to list every issue like a legal briefing. With writing it like this, you get measured, clear communication. The last one in this category is a recurring one, automated transaction milestone updates. So I tell my AI, write a brief client update email for the milestone, offer accepted, inspection complete, clear close, etc. Stage of the real estate transaction. I want the tone to be warm, clear, and organized. Tell them what just happened, what comes next, and what they need to do or know. Keep it under 150 words. And then I give it the client name, I give it the property address. I've built a library of these for every major milestone. Each one took about 3 minutes to create with AI. Now I'm ready to send out a personalized message, and that was done in just a couple minutes. The third category is content creation, and this one is less about replacing your thinking and more about accelerating it. Here's my video idea generation prompt. I'm a real estate agent in Arizona building a YouTube channel about real estate in the Tucson area. My content focuses on helping buyers, sellers, and people relocating to Tucson, especially those interested in horse properties and the equestrian lifestyle. Give me 15 specific YouTube video ideas that would perform well in search for people looking to buy or move to the Tucson area. Each idea should have a searchable title and a 1-sentence description of what the video covers. Now, I run this prompt about once a month, and I drop the best ideas into my Trello content board. It takes 30 seconds and gives me more content direction than I could generate on my own in an hour. Prompt 8 is my content repurposing prompt, turning a video transcript into social captions. Here is a transcript from a YouTube video I recorded. Pull out 3 different Instagram caption angles, one educational, one that shares perspective or opinion, and one that's more personal or behind the scenes. Each caption should be under 150 words, sound conversational, and end with a question or CTA that invites engagement. Match the tone of the transcript, direct, honest, not salesy. And then I paste the transcript. That one prompt does what used to take me an hour. 3 ready to refine captions from single recording sessions. And my last prompt is my SOP builder for creating systems documentation. I tell it to create a step-by-step standard operating procedure for, and then I describe the process, whether it's onboarding, a new listing, following up with a new lead, publishing a YouTube video, etc. And then I format it as a numbered checklist that I can hand to an assistant, include every step in a logical order from start to finish. Flag any steps that require my personal involvement versus steps that can be fully delegated. Keep each step to one clear action. The last instruction, flag what needs me versus what can be delegated. That is the one that most people miss, which turns the process document into an actual delegation tool. There you have it. 9 prompts, 3 categories, all of them tested in my actual business. The pattern across all of them is the same. I tell the AI who I am, what I need, and how it should sound. And that's exactly what you can do too. That's it. Once you internalize that structure, you can build your own version of any of these in just 2 minutes, maybe even less. If this was useful, please subscribe and drop a comment telling me which prompt you're using first, because I read every comment and I respond, and I'm excited to hear which one you like. And if you're an agent who wants to talk about partnering and how to build AI into your specific workflow, please shoot me a text at 520-980-9880, or you can grab a spot on my calendar at the link in the description. Real conversations, no pitch.